All right, well, welcome to the radio stations of DoorCountyDailyNews.com. I am Tim Coles. We welcome you to the radio stations. We know you at home may not be able to go on field trips or go to museums or go on tours right now because of everything going around us. So we're happy to welcome you here to the radio stations of DoorCountyDailyNews.com for the next 5 or 7 minutes. What we're going to do, we're going to spin you around. So right now, we're going to just take a look around here. This is the lobby. This is where a lot of people would come in and buy shopping show certificates. Now they have to do that online. But if you wanted to wait and wait for one of our reporters, wait for one of our salespeople, or wait for Shelly, who's on her lunch break currently while we're filming this, you would come in here and ring the bell and be served there. So we're just going to take a walk down here. We'll get down those stairs in a second. And here is our traffic, so we'll spin around. Grant, he's at the computer. He's the one that actually takes all the ads and music and things like that you hear, and he puts them together like this. So it's one clear schedule, and he is very king on that as well. This is also where we go in to turn in our orders if we sell something good as well. Well, you'll see here on the right-hand side are two studios like this. This is WRKU studio, and that's by name. We can actually access any of our 5 radio stations from any of the studios that you see here. It's just a matter of hitting some of the key buttons that we need to do, and this is where we also will record interviews. We'll record clients when they come in to record ads. We have Adobe Audition actually open right here. So you can see here, this was actually a news story that I believe Paul was recording, and he also has an ad that he's producing on there. So we use Adobe Audition to record ads, record our news stories, and then we're able to upload them onto the system like that. So I'm going to go this way. Cameraman Brian Major doing a great job. So this is the newsroom. We have somebody in here pretty much all the time, 5 a.m. to 5 p.m. at the bare minimum. Somebody's in this room. We do most of our news contacts calling people on the phone, and whether they're a coach, whether they're a government official, things like that, we try to contact them on the phone just to be a little bit more efficient with their time, and also try to touch everybody from Northport near Washington Island all the way down to Kewaunee County, Brown County, and heck, even beyond that, because we've been able to contact Representative Gallagher, Senators Baldwin and Johnson in recent weeks, so we're even touching Washington, D.C. as well. So this is the newsroom in here. Another studio here. This is WRLU. Once again, this is actually where Colin Olson Putstaver, this is where he does his morning show in this studio as well. So you'll see here, he's actually doing a great job doing sales stuff right now. We'll head straight in here. Our cameraman is Brian. This is his office. As you can see there, he is ready to go with all this COVID stuff. Brian, you want to talk to people about what we're doing to keep everybody safe?
Well, we're practicing a lot of social distancing, making sure that everybody is totally equipped, if need be, to work from home. And we're masked up, as you can see. And I will flip around. We're all masked up to make sure that if we are within 6 feet of each other, that we can be safe. Because we want to make sure that Door in Kewaunee County and the rest of our listeners and our viewers are informed.
And that's a good point. We do have 5 radio stations: 96.7 WBDK, 102.1 More FM, 103.3 The Clipper, 104.1 WRLU, and our newest station, 105.1 The Goat.
Come on, make the noise.
There it is. You can't even see it because I got the mask on. We have another office here, so we'll actually go straight ahead. And we have 2 rooms similar like this. This is kind of our sales bullpen. So if people are trying to contact me or Paul Schmidt, and we're not in the newsroom, and we're not visiting people, especially right now, chances are we're at our desk there. And there's actually another room that's similar on the other side of that wall. We'll maybe visit that on our way out. So we'll go back this way. Once again, we're both working the backwards walking today. This is kind of our staging area here. We're able to get a nice drink of water when we need to. These boxes here This is for when we do live broadcasts outside. We're actually going to be using this for church services, but for the most part, we use these boxes for football games, basketball games, wrestling matches, you name it. When we go out into the community and we broadcast something live, we bring these boxes with us, and it has all the tools that we need to basically be pretty self-sustaining. We're able to call into the station, call the game by ourselves, produce the games by ourselves, go in and out of commercial breaks by ourselves, and sign off, and hopefully call a couple W's along the way.
Was it safe to say you and I were one of the last two, or were the last two, with a live sports call?
We were the last two. Yeah, the Gibraltar-Wasaki game. That was our last live sports broadcast, and hopefully sooner rather than later.
Last live for the peninsula, too.
Yeah, that is true.
Oh, we got to get that going. We got to get that back up and running.
We got to get that going again. Hopefully.
Quick plug for a sponsor.
Yeah. Oh, there you go. Calvin Water. We're going to go downstairs here.
This is the secret back way, by the way.
And we're going to actually walk straight ahead here for a second.
We're not going to show the secret extra studios?
Well, we go here first. And
okay. Just checking.
So this is our conference room where we meet pretty much every day. We do some continuous improvement. We do some sales training, some news training down here as well. This is where we kind of also bounce ideas off of each other to make sure that everybody's on the same page, and we can kind of when we talk about ideas for news or talk about ideas for sales, we're able to kind of brainstorm them, workshop them, so hey, we can all make each other better a little bit as well. So yeah, we're down here every day talking about different things. And I see how you did that, loop, because now we can actually go this way. We'll keep the light on, and we'll go down this hallway. These are some auxiliary studios that we have down this hallway. So if we have overflow upstairs, we can actually come down here and do some work as well. These computers, we also use these if we are working remotely, so we don't tie up things upstairs. We can actually work on these computers downstairs and do what we need to do. We have some storage here. This is where we actually keep some of our Adopt a Soldier items for pickup there. We always accept those items. And this is the belly of the beast. This is 4 out of our 5 radio stations based right here out of this building. The 5th one, 105.1 The Goat, that one's actually up in Ellison Bay and has all the equipment that you actually see in front of you, but just for that station. So this is 96.7 WBDK, 102.1 More FM, 103.3 The Clipper, and 104.1 WRLU. And we'll turn on some of the bells and whistles here.
Light it up like a Christmas tree.
Light them up. All right, there we go. So when you see those bars bouncing, you know that the station is actually sending our signal from here to the top of the YMCA. It sends that signal south of town, and then you're able to get music, local news, local sports, right on your radio. There's a computer over there that's on the other side of the ladder. That's actually our streaming computer. So that's where we actually send the signal to that computer. And then it's streamed worldwide at DoraCountyDailyNews.com, DoraKewanee your smart speaker device, pretty much anywhere where you can log on and listen to music, local news, local sports.
And as long as those are bouncing, that means I'm not having a coronary.
Yes, yes.
And this is my favorite view, by the way.
Look at that. That is beautiful. If you can't make it up to Newport State Park and see the stars, you can just come into our basement, turn off the lights, and look at that. Still not as pretty, but it's always nice to kind of see all the lights going once again. You can see here, we'll actually spin this around. Oh, there's nothing on there. Sometimes you can see the log, and you're able to kind of see how all the music and radio commercials and liners and sweepers and things like that come from these towers down here, they can mesh together and form that nice cohesive log that you get to listen to every day. And our voice trackers come in. I know this is a common question we get. Who chooses the music? The computers choose the music. We take our music programming system, we take our ad scheduler, we mesh them together so when our voice trackers come in or they decide to go do their shifts, all their music is waiting there right for them. Now, you know, if there is a special situation, they could technically put in a song, but otherwise, we do that for them every day.
I will say that it's not all the computer. We do have a few people that go in and make sure.
We can't forget Lee Peak.
Lee Peak, Josh, and Shelly play a major part in the way the music is put together. It's generated by the computer.
Yeah, they tell the computer what to do. So then this is another part of the basement where we eat lunch. Once again, we could always bring people down here the meat, talk about life as we know it. As you can see here, we have the coffee maker, the refrigerator, sink going there as well. So once again, we can eat lunch and be safe. Yeah, take a long look down there. We'll head upstairs. If you ever get lost, we have a map. And we'll go down this hallway. And as you can see here, Grant's actually recording something right now for somebody that we're going to make on a disc and send it off somebody. So this is WBDK, so we'll actually go inside since there's nobody in here and the mics are down.
If this were your property, you would be.
Turn that down. So when we have bigger groups, when we have important people in here, this is obviously a bigger studio, a little bit nicer, a little bit more comfortable. We bring them in here. They sit on that side. We sit right here and we do our interviews. We've had Birch Creek Music Performance Center. We've had Midsummer's Music in here performing. We've had Hans Christian play his gong in here. So this is more than just, you know, where we might do some interviews. We used to do the Big Deal show in here. So this is kind of that home base here. If we do live reports, this is also where we usually go for that as well. And straight ahead, we'll peek in here. We usually skip this part, but we're not going to interrupt anybody. So this is the other sales room where once again we have other salespeople work out of this office when they're not eating lunch or out visiting clients during different times. They may be right in here doing their work. So that is the radio stations at NorCountyDailyNews.com. I'm Tim Coles. We thank you for coming with us, and we hope that you do other virtual field trips. Get out there while staying safe, and we'll see you next time.